Welcome back to another episode of Serious Questions with Serious Ben.
Big questions with Ben.
Well, Kat, you know I've been thinking. 2 days away from my birthday. So what better day to talk about death? Today we're going to be talking about epitaphs. My big question for you, what would your epitaph be?
Mine?
Yours.
I don't know. Don't start with that question. I don't like that question.
Don't start with the question that we're doing?
Just start a different way.
Well, since you don't know, we'll talk about the categories of epitaphs that I have seen in my lifetime. From what I've seen, they typically fall into one of a few categories. You have the funny ones that try to make a joke. Say, something like William Shakespeare's left a curse on his epitaph as a joke. You have the ones that allude to or pay respect to what the person accomplished during their lifetime. Some kind of callback or reference to their achievements. And lastly, you just have the plain Jane John Doe lies here, 1882 to 1883, or whatever.
Are epitaphs just everything that's on the grave thing, or is it just like the quotes that people put on?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I think I would say everything. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
So, you could approach this from a senior year quote kind of deal. And it's a big deal, though. The senior year quote lives on for the course of that yearbook, but this lives on for the course of eternity. You don't want to die and then go out like a bum, like with a lame thing on your tombstone.
Well, so do I get to decide what gets put on it, or if I don't decide, does someone else decide?
I'm sure if someone else decides, they probably just put like cat,
Just cat.
and then your years. But
No,
if
just
you,
cat.
if you decide, then I think you get to decide if you decide.
I decided. Just cat.
Just cat?
Just
okay.
cat.
Just cat.
Nothing else. No other information.
K-A-T.
Yep, that's it.
You could, that's a good Brian Regan bit. You could quote Brian Regan. K-A-T. Brian Regan. All right, so we have our categories. Kat says she's putting cat and only cat on hers. I just think it's an interesting topic because, again, it's kind of your last remaining memory. And not just for your family. Your family has pictures and stuff, but strangers that have never interacted with you just see your name on this tombstone. Like, you have an opportunity to make an impact after death, which I think is very interesting to me. I think it's just really cool to have this immortality through words in a way. Where, because if you, this is maybe a little more philosophy, but like, if your tombstone makes someone laugh, you kind of had an effect on them, right? Like,
if you wrote it.
If you wrote it,
Yeah.
Which is crazy that we could achieve that level of immortality, I guess let's back up for a second here. Do you even want a tombstone?
I don't know. We're running out of room, so if we don't die soon, we might not even get the option.
Right.
I feel like, yeah. I feel like if there's a place, I think it's like, I don't know, offers a nice place if anybody wants to visit.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to have the option.
I agree. I don't want to be buried. I want to be cremated, but I want to have a tombstone.
Yeah. But still buried. Your ashes.
Right. But like in a box. Because that's the problem, is that's what's killing the space.
Yeah. Too many bodies. So do you want to talk about some funny and...
Yeah, let's talk about a few funny ones and a few interesting ones, and then we'll wrap it up where I say what mine is, I guess. I don't know.
Charles Bukowski?
You know who Charles Bukowski is?
No.
He's a poet.
Oh. Don't try.
Don't try. Ooh. That's got a little flavor to it.
Sir Winston Churchill, I'm ready to meet my maker.
Boring.
Um,
That was it. He was such a great orator, and that's all he said.
Whether my maker is prepared for the great ordeal of meeting me
Oh.
is another matter.
There you go. See, you gotta finish it, man. You can't shortchange him like that. That was great. He had us in the first half.
Benjamin Franklin, the body of B. Franklin, printer. Like the cover of an old book, its contents torn out and stripped of its lettering and gilding, lies here, food for worms, but the work shall not be wholly lost, for it will, as he believed, appear once more in a new and more perfect edition, corrected and amended by the author.
You can say a lot of things. You can say a lot of things about Ben Franklin. You cannot say he was succinct. God dang, bro, wrap it up. I gotta go. Like,
I don't think he wrote that though, because I don't know, the vibe gives off that someone else did that.
oh, he wrote it.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah, if you know Ben Franklin as well as I do, that's definitely something old Ben would do. That's solid. I mean, oh man, I feel like I gotta do better than some of those though. Some of those are weak. But I don't know. I just there's a lot of pressure writing on this. I feel like I am a writer. I'm on YouTube's. I got a lot of pressure here to come up with something cool.
I got the perfect one.
So
For him, not me. It's still just Cat for me.
I stress over writing my YouTube bio. This is like your life bio for eternity.
All right, you want to hear my idea?
Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
I'm ready. Let's count it down. I'm gonna guess it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna guess?
Yeah.
Like at the same time as I say
Same time
it.
as you say it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I'll
see you in the next one.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Quip. Callback.
It is good. I will say it's very solid. It's short, sweet, to the point.
Like me.
Wraps up what I was about.
And it kind of foreshadows, the great next adventure, which is death.
Exactly. I also would say something to the effect of like the whole dust to dust kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and making my return, or just like back from where I came, whence you came, or whatever.
Mm.
I don't know. I just like the idea of continuity through death. Like, came from nothing, returned to nothing. Yeah, that's decent.
This video is going to be your epitaph. It'll just
God,
be
I hope not. This video is terrible.
There'll just be a QR code.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Your epitaph will be a QR code linked to your YouTube channel.
Wow. That's all you hear. Like, you're just in the middle of a graveyard. It's like dead silent. You do this QR code, and it's just like, "What's up?" Welcome back to the channel. Everybody else in the graveyard is like, "What is going on?"
That's good.
Like and subscribe.
That's funny.
That's good. I don't know. I'm not great at poems, and I feel like this has to be a poem.
Mm.
And I'm more of a prose guy.
Like a what?
Prose guy.
What's that?
Non-poetry writing.
Oh. I didn't know that had a word. I thought it was just writing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only the writers know it's called prose.
That's correct. You're not wrong.
No, I think if I'm going for a poem style, it'd be more like from nothing to something, back to nothing, but what a something it was while it lasted.
Oh, that's not bad.
A little bit long, but
Well,
or just that was neat. That's all I want. That was neat. What a something it was. That was neat. One of those two.
I like the something it was. You could be like
Yeah.
from nothing to something.
And what a something it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Man, I'm so smart, bro. Like, oh my gosh. I'm
No.
a fly.
That's what it should say. He was smart, bro.
What a good poet.
Ben Utah.
Didn't
he was
even
smart.
know it.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I want on mine. Cat.
Yeah.
Poet didn't even know it.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, it's time to
I
wrap
feel-
this baby up.
I feel the cold embrace of death. Sitting in.
It's coming for us, slowly but surely. 27 in 2 days, 92 in 3 days. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's because you're not a poet. Just wouldn't get it.
You know what I just realized? Your Flatlanders, your followers or whatever, are gonna start associating death with me because I came on this podcast to do ghosts, and now we're doing epitaphs.
Oh, you're right.
Huh.
What
I
do
don't
you
like
know?
that association. Why?
You don't?
No.
Oh. Bummer.
Well, hopefully the next one, maybe it's a light and cheery topic.
Yeah, we could briefly talk about death since you mentioned it.
Oh.
We should do a whole different one on like how you want to die. Shark attack while paragliding. Done. Like I want the shark to be paragliding.
Okay.
And I will just be on the beach.
Okay.
You know?
That would be a way to go. Well, I feel like if you want to go out like that, that should be what's on your epitaph. Like, if you
Yeah. Hey, guys, you're never gonna believe this.
killed by shark paragliding. He was not paragliding. The shark was.
Just to clarify, the shark, yes, the shark was paragliding. At that point, I would need a QR code because people are gonna have questions. They need somewhere to go to find answers. Man.
I think if you Googled, I'm assuming Google will still be around by the time you die. You just Google "man killed by paragliding shark," and I think they would get all their answers.
I want to Google that right now. Who knows what awaits us after death? I think we'll have a different podcast for the after death. Brandon would be sad and probably never speak to me again if I didn't include him on the after death podcast. So we'll have another one for that. But I think the best way to go into death would be
Living.
well, I was going to say through a great epitaph. But, you know, that's cool too.
Mine was better.
All right, I don't think I have anything else. Like, I'm out of words, man. Maybe that'll be my epitaph.
Oh, that's good. I'm out of words.
I'm out of words.
That's pretty good.
I got nothing else.
That would be a good one.
Yep.
I still like what I said.
Yeah. Speaking of what you said, see you in the next one.
Something, and it just said "in."
In?
Yeah, so it was John, whatever, in. Like I-N.
I don't
Like
get
he's
it.
in.
Oh, like the doctor is in.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in.
Wow, that was tough to understand.